Hello everybody. I am back with some more Runescape. Today we're actually going to do... I'm feeling just a more relaxed kind of day today. We're going to do a bit of grinding. It's going to be a bit of a boring stream actually. Let me just do this whole system here. So we've got 5 keys. Okay. All the lamps and stuff. I mean, we got 20 across the board, didn't we, the other night? I don't know what to go into here. Obviously, late game agility is going to be a really tough one to get up. And I have finally now got my chat up ready. Sort that out. I have to get myself a new chair at some point soon. This one's very squeaky. It's starting to get that way. I really don't know what I want to go with here. Well, I mean, we're going to be getting our crafting up today. Because we're going to be farming for flax so that we can get bowstring. So I suppose crafting. I never used to put too much time and effort into crafting, and I don't know how good it is at, you know, making money. So I might possibly, you know, go down that a little bit this time around. I mean, this particular character is kind of my, you know, sort of explore and try new things kind of character, I think. Right, to Cavalry. So, of course, if you didn't catch the stream last night we got 20 attack, 20 defense, and 20 strength, which was really, really good fun. We also got to level 8 on fishing and level 11 on cooking, and we also did 23 mining and 17 to smithing. So we actually did a lot. Oh, and a bit of Slayer as well. We did about 6 levels of Slayer as well, which was relatively basic and really straightforward. So what we also did the other night was get our crafting to level 17, and the only reason why we did that is because we were actually just farming for some money, right? So 200 flax turned into 200 bowstring, sold at the Grand Exchange, sells for a grand total of 70k, which for an early level character isn't too bad. Now, there are many ways to get money in this game. To be honest, this probably isn't the best, but it's allowed me to get my farming level up, and when I do the spinning wheel in just a second, it will allow us to level up the crafting level too. So, I mean, me personally, to begin the game off with, I reckon this is probably a good start. We already used about 40 to 50k of the money that we had last night. I don't think we're going to go too overboard today. Just going to take it easy and level just whatever I kind of fancy, really. We're still in the low levels at the minute, so a lot of the stuff that we need to do, you know, is quite relaxed and quite straightforward, quite easy. Can now make leather shields and stuff. Okay, so that's 28 straight away. don't know whether this actually shows you how much it costs. Right, so 1 inventory already. This is a very straightforward method. It's easy to do. It's simple for new players, and you know, you can get 70-ish K in just about 25 minutes, I reckon. If you know what you're doing. So about 140k an hour is not bad for a starting character, in my opinion. The crayfish used to be a lot more expensive than what they are now. I'm pretty sure that they like all the sort of, you know, everything just changes all the time in terms of prices. So what could be good for bowstring could be good now, maybe in the future it might not be. So who knows? You know, when you come into RuneScape in the future, maybe possibly it might not be as good as what I'm making it out to be. 15 experience points each time that I craft one of these bowstrings. Just getting my crafting up pretty quickly. I'll be level 20 in no time. And at the same time, of course, obviously, I'm gaining money. So one thing I did notice in my last stream was that should be better. It was on the right hand side. You could, like, it was kind of going outside of the box of the resolution. I was just checking the stream back earlier today, and it's one of the things that I saw that needed changing. So we've gotten some of the basic stuff that we need to do. We've already gotten nearly 50 bowstring already. In fact, no, we've got over 50. What am I about? 56 bowstring, I think we've gotten already. That could have been just terrible maths from my from my brain, but we'll see. You only get 1 experience points for the farming, though, for doing this. So it's not going to be very beneficial for the farming. But this ain't a bad way to get some early game money. It's going to be a nice relaxed stream today, though. I'm not planning on doing anything too over the top today. Going to be grinding this for about an hour or two, probably. Depending on how bored I get, really. And then from that point onwards, we'll kind of figure out what we want to do with the money. It's a really simple way of gaining money. 10 minutes ago. I dropped a frame 10 minutes ago, which is literally right at the start of my stream. Streamlabs OBS has really been helping us out quite a lot. It's definitely better than the old school OBS. Keep on getting these rocks like all the time at the minute. I've got so many sedimentary rock geodes. Need to sort that out at some point. Open them up and see what I get. More than likely, they'll just be like gems and yeah, gems. Yeah, I think gems is all you can get from them, isn't it? Could be wrong. Yeah, and I really enjoyed the Runescape live stream last night. So here we are again. The quality didn't seem too bad on, because obviously I was trying for a while to figure out whether or not it would be worth doing it because of my graphics card. Obviously, I've not particularly got the best of graphics cards. But when I ran it last night, it seemed okay. Like, so I think we'll stick with what we've got, and you know, we'll keep playing. I mean, obviously, like I said, if you're a new player, there are plenty of ways of gaining money early game, and I absolutely do not know them all. But this is definitely one way to do it, and you know, even if it takes me longer than say another route, for instance, this ain't a bad way of doing things, in my opinion. So this is what I'm going with anyway. It's also really beneficial for crafting level. Level 21 already. And all we're doing is essentially just converting flax into bowstring. I'm sure there'll be some good stuff that we can make for the crafting, actually, for all these crafting levels that we're actually sort of leveling up. I'm sure there's something that we could create here that could earn us a bit of money as well. 21 already it's pretty decent. You probably couldn't do that in old school RuneScape, that's for sure. And you think in old school RuneScape, one of the best ways to start off crafting was like tanning cow hides, I think. And to be honest, I mean, there is, I believe, stuff here to actually get the cowhide stuff, you know, and turn it into tan stuff. So if you want to do it that way, you can do that. I don't know whether that will be even easier to gain money or not for us, but this is, in my personal opinion, the easier way of doing things. Hope everybody's doing okay today anyway. Me personally, I woke up about an hour ago. I think I was on RuneScape last night on the live stream until about 5 AM in the morning. So I woke up pretty late today. And I'm totally okay with that though. I've got 2 days off, so I'm just kind of relaxed and taking it easy. Doing a bit of streaming. Got a bit of work to do later on. I might even live stream that work later on, actually. Essentially working with Fruit Loop Studios and making a... I'm currently making a song, editing what I was doing. I've been to the studio already to sort all that out, you know, to actually record it. Just need to edit them, splice them together, and turn them into a song, you know. Which takes a while, but I'm looking forward to the finished product of that song, definitely. Got a long way to go though, because I'm gonna start filming the actual music video at some point soon. I have to get on top of that and actually start planning that, when that's gonna happen, and how I want to do it. Level 22. Sapphire necklaces. spider silk hoods, and opal bracelets. I don't know whether any of these are actually easy to make and at the same time also expensive, but I suppose we'll see in the end game, in the long run. 139 bowstrings so far. So as we know, 200 gets us about 70-ish K. We could up the price by 5% as well. Actually, should hopefully sell. We'll try and find a nice happy medium, see where we can get a bit more money for what we for the work that we've done. Say work, this isn't really work, is it? Let's face it, this is really easy. Very straightforward money making, in my opinion. Very relaxed as well. All you're doing is literally just clicking flags and that's it. What we'll do is we'll probably get like a K of it, and that will probably be enough money to get me, to keep me going throughout the low levels. By the way, I'm always watching the chat, so if anybody wants to say hello, then you're more than welcome to. I was saying to a friend last night, I was like, this is the kind of game that you could just sit back and like sort of do like AFK stuff, like mining and stuff, at the same time as playing like a card game on my Switch or something like that, like Slay the Spire or something, and it would just be a really cool. It'd just be really cool because I can play more than one thing at a time. Or if I wasn't streaming, of course, obviously I could also watch like a YouTube video or something like that on my Switch or something like that at the same time as playing the game, which is just such a cool thing to be able to play this at the same time as play other games or watch other videos and stuff like that. You can also, I've also got the beta on this game on the mobile phone, and doing stuff like as mundane as this, picking up flax, is actually really easy on the mobile. So that's another thing I could do. Could play on the mobile whilst being on my PC or on the Switch or a PS4, whatever the case may be. I would at some point like to get like an iPad or something close to an iPad, like an Android sort of tablet or something, because I do like tablets. They look really good. I recently got into Google Assistant. If you don't know what Google Assistant is, essentially you say "Okay Google," and your phone, you just tell your phone what to do through voice, and it works really well. Actually, it's actually quite an amazing thing. They've done some quite great stuff with it. Like I could just tell my phone to just like automatically play a song right now, and it would just do it automatically for us over Spotify. Or I could tell it to search for something on Google or something, or and it's just such a good feature for the mobile phone. It's like if you're doing something, if you're doing something else in the background, you can just say, "Hey Google," and that's it. Straight away, you're away. It's fantastic. I think we might do some more combat today as well. But for now, let's just keep doing this and getting some money. We can make tiaras, sapphire bracelets, sextants, spider silk robe bottoms. don't really need to. We don't need to worry too much about the stuff in. Is it Daemonheim? I think that's how it's pronounced. That's all essentially just the dungeoneering stuff, which is it's quite fun. I quite enjoyed it when I was doing it on my other character. But yeah, might be something that maybe possibly you enjoy late game as opposed to early. Okay. Obviously, this is going to take us a while, but most things in RuneScape take a while, so it's kind of one of those. It's like, this is actually one of the reasons why I was kind of a little bit sort of 50-50 on whether I wanted to stream this game or not. It's because it's one of those games that can be very tedious, and you know, a level, especially towards end game, can take a long time. Sometimes even like like half a day or something. Like, you know, if you're doing like a level 95 level or something, it takes a long time to get those levels up, and some people would, a lot of people get very bored about with stuff like that. And you know what, I totally, I totally get that. I totally understand why people would be in that situation. But I suppose it doesn't really matter so long as I'm having fun, and people, some people are having fun. Then that's all that matters. Hello there, Deskel. How's it going? It's lovely to meet you. I hope you're having a good day. Apologise. I'm very dehydrated this morning, so I'm just sort of sat there, just drinking left, right, and centre. And by the way, those Squirtle emojis are amazing. They're super cool. Nearly level 24 crafting already. Like, the thing that you'll notice is just by doing this over and over and over again, like, after a while you'll start to get a little bit sort of, you just don't even realise that you're getting the levels up, and then by the time you know it, you're like level 40, like, and it's just, it's ridiculous. It just all blurs together. Kind of cool though. Yeah, so we're nearly 24 crafting. Again, like, I've not really done too much with crafting before, so might be a nice idea to maybe look into it a little bit at some point, and see what money we can make through crafting. But I suppose this is a great way to start. You could always do this to begin with, pick up flax and then get your crafting level up, and then when you get to a certain crafting level, maybe possibly even get better money from other things in the crafting scene. Because I've always thrown away like gems and stuff, like uncut gems and stuff like that, because I just don't know how to use them. So I mean, if I knew how to use them, I probably would keep them. I love this area. This area's become like one of my favourite areas. Like, it's something they added into RuneScape I wouldn't say recently, I suppose. It's new for like players that have never played RuneScape 3, that's for sure. And I like it. It's a cool, like, sort of introduction area for new players. So, Death Skulls, how's your day going? Are you doing anything nice today? Spider silk robe top. So I don't know how to make this spider silk stuff, but sounds quite interesting. And sapphire amulets as well. You're selling stuff on the GE, nice. What kind of stuff are you selling? $250. We're a quarter of the way there. Again, very tedious. But, I mean, we've been streaming now for 25 minutes. And we've got, essentially, about 80k worth of flax already. Which, for like I said, for an early level character is really decent. And we've also got probably about 6 or 7 levels up as well in our crafting. Which is awesome, really. I really enjoy starting new characters. Starting new characters is really fun. It's really fun. So obviously, for those of you that don't know, I started this character last night. I wanted to start streaming Runescape, and so I thought, well, what better way to start RuneScape than start streaming RuneScape than just to start a new character and go from the beginning, so that I can sort of show new players a little bit about how to start the game off and stuff. Obviously, I have another character who I believe is level 115 that I play on occasion. I will be doing some streams with that character at some point, but maybe this weekend when it's double the XP weekend, I'll do some streams with that character. Starting to run out of water. Nearly level 25 already on crafting. So if you get let's say we got like a K worth of this bowstring, I reckon we'll probably be at least level 30, right? In crafting before we sell it. So 279, and we've been doing this for 26 minutes. Because I spent about 2 minutes of the stream just messing around. I'll tell you what I might do. When I hit 1 hour, I'll sell the bowstring and see how much we get in like an hour's worth. I'd like to start going into construction at some point. I kind of neglect construction a lot. I'm guessing a lot of other players kind of do too. When they first start off with characters and stuff, because construction is just expensive. It's just a really expensive skill. It's more for end game people, for end game players really, that want to just sort of have a bit of extra fun. So we can now make jade necklaces, spider orbs, gem bags, hot lids, hard leather cowls. Time to duel. Is that still in Alcarid, the dueling arena stuff, or is that elsewhere now? Because I remember dueling in the old school RuneScape, but I haven't dueled in this game at all. Whoops. So if you are a new player to this game, I reckon Wiki is definitely your best friend. I was taught yesterday about something amazing, okay? So if you go into your chat down at the bottom left-hand side corner of the screen and you type /wiki and then space whatever the item you want to put in. So I put flax, for instance, and I want to know about flax, which is the item that I'm currently picking up. I can click enter and it will take me straight. Obviously you can't see it right now, but it's just taken me straight to the flax wiki page, which is really, really useful. It's quite handy. So if you ever want to like know what an item does, you can just straight from the game, you can literally just type /wiki and then whatever you want to research and go from there. And the only reason why I kind of wanted to show that off is because generally it blew my mind last night when I was told about that. I couldn't believe it. Also, if you want to see what other commands there are, by the way, you can also type into the chat bar /?, and it'll tell you all of the different all of the different commands that you can currently use in the chat, which is also a really handy feature. Yeah, and I was told these last night by a person called California, and he was giving some tips and some hints and stuff, and it was great. It was really nice. It was very really nice of him to to help us out. I love this is kind of one of the reasons why I love Monster Hunter. Is Monster Hunter's got a really, really nice community, and the same goes for RuneScape. Like RuneScape's got a very nice community, in my personal opinion, and it's just good to be able to play with people that that aren't toxic. You get some games that are just like Call of Duty, for instance. The community in Call of Duty is just toxic as hell. Again, all my opinion, but from my experience, games that are like very competitive, like Call of Duty, can be very toxic. I'm much more of a relaxed gamer as opposed to a hardcore, sort of I slept with your mum last night kind of gamer like. All the bowstrings. From the 2 streams that I've done so far, I have noticed that a lot of players kind of just like to listen to players playing RuneScape, and then kind of like to just sort of play RuneScape in the background while, I was talking earlier about the whole sort of, this is the kind of game that allows you to play one game at the same time as playing it. Like, and it's kind of got that same mentality when it comes to streaming, I believe, as well. A lot of players like to just chill, relax, take it easy, and listen to me stream at the same time as playing the game and stuff like that, which is really great. It's nice. Stuff like that's quite cool too. You wouldn't think that that's the kind of thing that would happen with a game like this, but there you go. It's kind of cool. It's a little feature of the RuneScape streaming that I didn't realise was a thing, and it's pretty awesome. I know I've got a sexy voice, guys, but come on. I'm gonna add some more bass to my voice at some point soon, and I'll start like I'll put a bit of reverb on there as well, and I'll start talking to you all erotically. It's like those M&S adverts, isn't it? This isn't just food. This is M&S food. Other retail stores are available, obviously. It's amazing that the small things that you pick up from like other YouTubers and stuff like that. Like, I would never have said what I just said there about the whole, like sort of other retailers are available if it wasn't for Yogscast, for instance, which I used to watch a lot. I still do watch them from time to time, but I used to be a huge Yogscast fan, and yeah, it's just amazing the small things that you just pick up from random YouTubers and stuff. Because I too am a fan of watching people. I've been recently watching Swagger Souls and Smitty and all those guys on YouTube. I love their content. They're very, very funny. If you're after funny, I'm definitely not really your kind of guy. This is probably the most chatty and most talkative I've been in quite a while, to be fair. Kind of good though. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good today. It's good. So we are currently 36 minutes in, and we've gotten nearly 400 bowstring. So, if it was the flax that was the kind of the big seller here, then obviously this would be a lot quicker. Because we could just pick up the flax and that was it, and straight to the bank kind of thing. But I remember when I used to pick flax in the old school RuneScape. I think old school RuneScape flax used to be a lot more expensive than it is. Whereas in this game, obviously now they've added a lot more features to, fletching and stuff like that. So it's not as big a deal as it used to be. I mean, if I did this for long enough today, I could probably get a Ring of Fortune. But to be honest, knowing how much a standard Ring of Wealth costs, which is 10k by the way, 10k for a standard Ring of Wealth, is, I don't know, I mean, 10k compared to 1.25 mil, it's a big difference, I don't get me wrong, I do use the Ring of Wealth a lot. But, I don't know. Level 27 crafting. We can now cut emeralds. We can make emerald rings, spider silk shields, hard leather boots, and opal amulets. Obviously, we are a member, so we can make opal amulets. So on my other character, I'm currently a I've forgotten what they're called now. VIP member. I've forgotten what they're called. The VIP members actually. That could be it, to be honest, but it's yeah, the premium membership's pretty cool. Like, I mean, I've got like a year's worth. It was like 70 quid or something, which is it's pretty. It might sound quite expensive, but compared to, you know, sort of how much money you would normally spend for membership, that's quite good. I think it was like 70 quid anyway. I can't remember exactly. You get a lot of bonuses as well with that. This time around, though, I've only bought like a month's worth just in case I maybe stop playing this character in the future. Because I don't know exactly how long I'm going to be streaming this character. More than likely for quite a long time by the looks of things. But I'd rather be safe than sorry and not buy like the whole membership just in case. One more flax and I would have had another farming level. Level 6 currently in farming. How far are we through? We've only just started this level, so we've got 900 experience more on our crafting level on this particular run. Need to start muting my mic when I want to have a drink of water. So I mean, just doing that 28 bowstring has got me nearly halfway to level 28 crafting, which is pretty awesome actually, considering, you know, like, considering we're at level 27 now and we're still doing the same thing as we were before at the start of the game. This is a great way of just like leveling up early levels in crafting. And by the way, for the people that have never seen RuneScape before and, you know, are watching this now thinking, wow, this guy's been playing and doing this for like 40 minutes non-stop, like, trust me when I say in the future of this particular account, it's gonna get much more tedious than this. Like, this is nothing compared to what we could be doing in the future. Like, we could be doing like a whole level of Slayer, and it would take us maybe even 2 to 3 hours, if not longer, on occasion. We should be thinking that this is lucky, to be honest, at the minute, because this is nothing compared to what we could be doing. The late game RuneScape gets very, very grindy. But it's still fun. I don't mind too much. Like, it's again the same kind of thing with Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is very grindy too, and I don't mind it so long as the grind's fun. You know, so long as the grind's fun, it doesn't bother me too much. You know, this is gonna set, by doing this bowstring, it's gonna set us up with just a nice, decent amount of money, for, you know, just for the basic levels. Might try and boost up to 30 on attack as well. We might go to the Stronghold Security today, actually, and do some of that. I've got plenty of time today, though, so I won't be rushing off anytime soon. So nearly halfway through. One more stack and we'll have over 500 over 500 bowstring, which is pretty awesome. How's it going, Jam Man? We haven't spoken in at least a good 3 or 4 days. How are things on your end, pal? Hello there, AFK. How's it going? It's 2001 up in here. Yeah, we're playing some RuneScape today, Jam. We played a bit last night and it went really well, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It's definitely I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I was going to. We started a new character. We're currently just like farming for some money currently. RuneScape's changed a lot since you've played it, more than likely. AFK, how's your day going? How are you today? Are you okay? It's very nice of you to join us. Yeah, we're just taking it easy, relaxing. Yeah, no worries, Jam. Again, as always, mate, if you fancy joining the Discord, then you're more than welcome to, pal. This is the kind of game, Jam, where what? G is actually inside your workplace right now. He's currently doing the whole Pokemon Go community event thing, isn't he? I asked him whether he wanted to play some games today, and he was like, "No, playing the community event." And I was like, "Wow, what are you doing?" There we go, 503 bowstring. Oh, you both at town, okay. So we got about another 10 to 15 minutes worth of flax picking up and bowstring making. He's sucking bean, wow. I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. God's sake. For those of you that don't know, Jam is a close friend in real life. And we play a lot of games on the Jam Casual stream every night. And yeah, it's great. It's great fun. Hello there, Crampy. How's it going? Level 28 crafting. How's it going? Thank you so much for joining us. I'm doing okay, thank you. I'm having a relaxed RuneScape stream today, taking it easy. Currently, we started this character last night, and I'm currently just farming for bowstring so that we can sell a bit off and just get a bit of extra money just to begin the game off with. We've been doing this for about 48 minutes now. I'm kind of just doing like an hour's worth of this, and then we'll do something else after that. I'm not sure what I want to do though. I haven't decided what I want to do next. We've got about 10 minutes left of farming this, and then as soon as we farmed this and sold it at the GE, we'll do something else. I think for now, until we get to like late game stuff, I think I'm gonna just keep with the ring of wealth as opposed to the ring of fortune, because the ring of fortune does cost a lot of money, and unless you've got a lot of money, which we don't really have at the minute, definitely not worth the big difference in, you know, in money. So the ring of fortune, ladies and gentlemen, is worth a grand total of 1.25 mil. Whereas the ring of wealth is only worth 10k. So it's a huge difference in price in price there. They do the same thing technically. The only difference is the ring of fortune is unlimited, whereas the ring of wealth has 4 charges. I'm not sure whether there's any other differences. If there is, let me know. Because I mean, although I have another character which is level 115, I still got a lot to learn in this game. There's still a lot that I don't know about this game. There was a guy called California that came down last night in the stream, in the chat, and yeah, it kind of taught us loads of things that I had no idea about. Yeah, my main combat level for my main character is 115. And I think I'll be doing some streaming with that character on the weekend, because it's double XP weekend. Just regular. I'm not doing Iron Man just yet. I might do it at some point though in the future. I might do an Iron Man run through at some point. Not really into the whole hardcore stuff. I'm quite a casual gamer. Like I think if I put like as much time as I did into that character, and then just randomly die, I think I'd just never play this game again. Because it would kill me. Okay. We're nearly at crafting level 29. So I think I farmed for about 700 bowstring in total so far. And I'm level 29 at crafting. You know, which is pretty... It's quite a nice amount of experience points. We can now make emerald necklaces, hard leather shields, and jade bracelets. Should have went to Lumbridge. It's 5 times faster. What do you mean by what's 5 times faster? Doing the crafting level, or you went from 1 to 30 in 5 minutes? So how did you do that in Lumbridge then? Like what was the kind of, what was your strategy in Lumbridge that got you that quickly? The wheel. top bank of Lumbridge Castle, second four wheel, yeah. Okay. I mean, obviously, we weren't really actually after getting the crafting level up. That's just kind of a bonus anyway. Yeah, we're just doing it literally just to get some money more than anything else. That was actually what we were after doing. So I thought we'd just do this just to kind of get. Oh, you bought the. Okay, okay. No, it's okay, dude. It's all right. If there's anything that you feel like I could do better, let me know. Because I mean, there's always different strategies in this game that I had that I don't know about. So and every player is going to have very different experiences on this game. I was just trying to give new players kind of an easy starting scheme just to get a bit of money going. I mean, this is really straightforward and really easy to do, and it's. I think 200 is worth like 70-ish K. So I mean, it's not bad for and you can get way more than 200 in an hour. In fact, you can get over 600 in an hour. I'm not into the whole like I said, like I'm not really like a free to play. Is it Illuminite? I think I know what you mean. You got Novite ore, which is in the. Oh yeah, no, that's the Dungeoneering one, isn't it? You got Bluerite. Got Limestone. Around level 50. Could be. You got Granite. Obviously, it did change relatively recently, didn't they? They did all the mining and smithing reworks, didn't they? So. Still trying to get used to a lot of the mining and smithing rework stuff, but it's really good. Right, we've got enough time for one more run before I have to stop. That's about the hour. I say have to stop. Like I could continue on and do this for longer if I wanted to, but I kind of want to just see like sort of on average an hour's worth of this. How long it how much money it would give us. I could just go on the internet and do that, but and just figure it out through the internet, but we're just going to do it this way. Not really into hardcore money making. Like I don't really care too much if I waste a bit of time. That really doesn't bother me that much. It's again just all a bit of fun. So. All right. Another minute's worth here of flax into bowstring. I think we'll have around 700. Around 700, I reckon, is pretty decent for about an hour's worth. And we will boost the price up by 5% and see whether that sells. So we'll boost it up by 10% first and see whether that sells, and then we'll do 5. Okay, 640 free bowstring. Let's go sell that, shall we? It is just about an hour's worth. Maybe about a minute less. Yeah, so 226 GP. If we up that by 10, 245. It won't sell, so let's try 5%. Okay, well, I suppose we could always just sell at the normal price. It's not a big deal. Was that the normal price? I might have just... so that was 370. Sell. Yeah, that's the normal price. That'll sell eventually. Alright, let's open these actually. Oh, you can literally just click open all. I didn't know that. Don't know too much about these spirit shards. Oh, for summoning, right, okay. Yeah, so I need to be level 43 to cut diamonds. But overall, that's not a bad haul. Again, don't know what they do too much, but we'll come to that when we get to it. Alright, what else do I want to do today? We've hit our level 30 at crafting, which is pretty awesome. We can now craft batwing gloves and carapace gloves. I believe the carapace gloves are for ranged, right? And then the batwing gloves, I think, are magic. Oh, I mean, we have everything we need, really, to go just spend a bit of time in the Stronghold of Security and just maybe get some levels up. So I suppose we'll just do that next. I need to go to my combat settings for a moment. Currently, it says here that we're working on strength. Let's change that to attack. We'll try and get to level 30 in attack next. I don't know too much about the Stronghold of Security's monsters, so we're just going to try and find one that's relatively close to our level and just go from there. Because I used to just spend a lot of time killing stuff inside the Varrock sewers. To be honest, we could do the Slayer tasks actually. Saying that, I might possibly go and do that. And these wolves are the same level as us, so we'll kill some of those first. Wonder how much experience points these guys give. $79. And that's over the 2. Okay. On 21. I'll probably do this until I've run out of money, out of food, and then we'll probably do some Slayer tasks after that. Because I do want to get my Slayer up at the same time. Because I really do enjoy doing the Slayer tasks. They got a constitution level up here as well. And 22 to constitution. Could we turn an auto retaliate back on? Because eventually we will try and take out the red deadly spiders. Because they give so much experience points. Probably might try that when we got level 30 across the board. It might go terribly wrong. Who knows at this point? I can't remember what last, on my last account, I can't remember what level I actually started attacking those spiders. $22, and we're now level 24 combat as well. might have gotten lucky last night in with those bowstrings selling. But we'll wait a day and wait for it to kind of hopefully sell itself out. And if it doesn't within, say, probably about 4 hours, then we might have to find another way of gaining money. We'll lower the price. Either one of the two. I'm actually looking forward to starting to doing the Slayer stuff again. I wonder what Slayer contract we'll get next. Go get that started very soon. We kill one more wolf after this and then we'll do that. Kill one more. Okay, let's go to Canifist then. And get our next Slayer contract. Oh, I'm still hunting skeletons. Oh, okay, right, yeah, we got the contract we had was given to us kind of like privately, wasn't it? Forgot about that. Although it should still say here, right? I can't remember exactly how many it was that we had to kill. Go to the bank quickly as well. Yeah, we might have to lower the price of that bowstring by 5%. Which does put us at a bit of a loss, but I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. 200 and something K is still a really decent. Why is that glitched out there? Yeah, the freedom camera is amazing. Yeah, we are getting Slayer points for it. Right, always, where the hell is my Slayer assignment thing gone? Have a quick look, see whether I've actually accidentally done something with it. Extra action buttons. New task, path notifications. Oh, there you go. Must have just accidentally. No, it's still not showing up even when I clicked on it. Yeah, so more than likely, because this is a secret one, it's just it's still definitely giving me the Slayer experience. Or at least I think so. So currently at 15. Yeah. Yeah, we are still getting the Slayer experience. Get 9 for each kill. So we are definitely still doing the Slayer contract. It's just being a bit strange. Cave bug. We're still getting our experience points up here. Obviously a little bit slower than usual, but we are doing that as a thing at the same time. Just getting our Slayer up. There we go. Complete 4 more Slayer tasks to start earning Slayer points. Right, now we can go back to Canifis. And we can get our next Slayer contract. It's to kill 48 ghosts. Again, ghosts again can be found in Varrock sewers. So we, I suppose, will go and do that. Why is my Slayer contract not showing up? Yeah, it's just not allowing me to even use it. Why is that? Why is that? Okay, that's really weird. Does anybody else in the chat know why my Slayer counter isn't showing up? I went to the advanced settings and can't seem to get it to work. That is really weird. I don't understand why my Slayer counter just will not activate. I mean, we'll try one more time. Just put it there for a second. Nope. That's being really weird. I don't understand why that's not working. Because I'm definitely getting the Slayer experience, but my Slayer counter just isn't working. I mean, I suppose it's not a big deal right now. Because, I mean, it'll just tell us once we've killed enough ghosts that we've killed enough. But it is a bit frustrating that it's just not showing up. Level 8 Slayer now too. Level 10 is our next unlock, which is not too far away. Hey, we've hit level 25. Combat. can smell food downstairs and it's driving me insane. I haven't eaten yet so far today. I might take a break in about half an hour. Go and get some of that. Looking forward to getting to the Slayer level where you get like blue dragons and stuff like that. I reckon that's going to be really good fun. Weakness to throwing or thrown items. Level 9 to Slayer. Yeah, Slayer's quite tricky to get up, like level wise. Especially the late game. Late game you have to do like 8 or 9 contracts just to get even close. Just get very crazy late game. It's driving me insane that I can't see my Slayer count. There must be a reason as to why I can't. But I just don't know what the reason is. Well, 25. We can now use black weaponry. I'll go into options in a second, just have a look at the options. See whether I've accidentally turned it off in the settings. Slayer settings. Legacy mode only. There we go. That's very weird. I must have accidentally done it while I was like doing something. Right, so let's go to... Right, so we've got 20 ghosts left to kill. I can finally see my Slayer requirements. I must have accidentally like just turned it off in the settings, and I was messing around with some other settings at some point. I don't know why that happened, but there you go. We might as well do this Slayer contract before we go anywhere else and do anything else. It's not going to take us long to finish. It's going to be such a relaxing game. I remember when I used to sit here for ages, like with the skeletons and the zombies and stuff, and just I spent hours and hours and hours just like every day just mindlessly killing them. I had to mute Mike there. Went into full-on sneeze mode. Oh dear. Only 12 more to go. They take a while to respawn. There's a part of me that really wants to try killing a deadly spider and just see how well I fare against them. We could always get the Ring of Wealth at the ready. Teleport out of there. And 9 more to go. Hope everybody's doing okay today. Level 10. There we go. We can now wear face masks, and we can now kill cave crawlers. The whole healing thing after fights with this new combat mode is really good. And only 3 more to go. Nearly there, guys. And there we go. I might try something really weird in a few streams, right? So, you know how I've been talking today about being able to play more than one game at the same time of a game like RuneScape, right? In the downtime between, like, you know, spawns of monsters and stuff, what I could do is I have a capture card, okay? So I could get away with playing, like, Slay the Spire at the same time as playing RuneScape on the stream. And I could just change over to the different... I think it'd be a bit weird. But you could do that. So, like, while I'm sort of grinding it out on RuneScape in the background, I could still play Slay the Spire. It'd be a very unusual like sort of stream, but you could do something like that. Let's return to the Grand Exchange. Our ring has now got no more charges, so we need to buy a new one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get these bowstrings and put them up for 5% less. Yeah, still not selling. What was I going to do? Oh, there was something I wanted to do before. What did we get? Kill 56 bats. Okay. Right, let's buy this Ring of Wealth. Oh, so they are selling. They are selling slowly. Yeah, I'm going to put up the price. Oh, they've nearly all sold. Want to get a few more to sell. And we now have 228k. So we've now got enough there to sort of get us through a little bit. 228k is not too bad for a starting. You know, that took us an hour to just get bowstring. It's not fully all bought through yet, but sold through yet, but that's fine. Okay, what was it that I wanted to do next? Oh, I've forgotten what I was gonna do. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. We were going to buy a black two-handed sword. And then we can just put all the other stuff inside here. But for now. So now we've got our black two-handed sword. Because obviously we can now use black weapons. Yeah, black weaponry. Members only, black halberd and black spear. I don't even know you could. Yeah, I don't even know you could buy a black halberd. There we go. Our bowstring is now fully. They do exactly the same. Do they do different types of... So slashing damage. Yeah, both of them do slashing damage as well, so they are literally the exact same. Looks kind of cool though. If we wanted to, we could get level 25 in defense, or we could go straight for level 30 in attack. Okay. So I was just researching where the best place for killing bats is. Apparently there's a lot of bats on the way to Canifis. So what we'll actually do is go this way to Canifis. We'll also just get some money out though before we... not money, some food out before we do it. Alright. Let's go kill some bats. We've got 56 of them to kill. I think I'll do this Slayer task, guys, and then I'm going to head off for a bit. Go and get some food and stuff. And I might play some other games on the stream today. Okay, this is going to be a very easy Slayer task. Just going to switch to Legacy here and see... oh, I can't do it unless I'm out of combat. Okay. Just see how quickly I can kill bats the other way. Yeah, 50 straight off the bat there. Killed them instantly. You see, Legacy to me is really useful for like low level killing monsters, and how quickly I'm killing these. Still getting the same amount of experience, by the way. Just the only difference is I've changed the Legacy. So I reckon really Legacy can be very useful. All I can say though is that don't get too used to it, because the new combat system is a lot better for you know, for killing like big bosses and stuff. So if you were going to use Legacy, just be very careful how you use it. Don't go too overboard, is what I'm trying to say. 42 left to kill. This really should not take long at all. Actually, we'll pick up the bat wings, because I reckon we can craft that bat set for maybe a little bit of money. I mean, they don't drop very often. At least not with these particular monsters anyway. Come to listen to the ambient noise in the background in this area. Yeah, see, killing off these bats in Legacy is just so much quicker. $28 to go. We've already done loads, like on nearly half of our contract already. And level 27 as well on our attack, and we've also gained a level in combat. Level 26. We'll be there in no time. The reason why I don't pick up bones, by the way, is because what we're actually going to end up doing is we're going to end up just buying the bones and using them at an altar in the wilderness for double experience. $19 left to kill. Generally thought these bats are going to be a lot harder than this, but they're really not. And level 12 in Slayer too. This is a really unsettling area. By the way, this quest line here with Maria is horrible. Like, even with the wiki page open and reading through all of the quests and stuff, it's just horrible. It's a nightmare. It's not a good quest. Nearly there. 5 more to go. Can't believe I'm actually one-shotting these guys. I'm going to research the Batwing in a second. There we go. We can get our next task. 48 flesh crawlers. Level 2 of the stronghold security. Okay, so apparently according to that, probably getting some mithril armor first. So getting to level 30 before we do it would be quite useful. Again, that's just what the wiki says, but I don't know whether that's going to be the case. We've got lots of food, so we should be okay. How do I make this Batwing into something actually useful? Batwings are dropped by bats, and when they are killed, players can use these to craft armor, including bat robes, batwings, bat shields, bat books, and bat wands. Each batwing used grants 12 crafting experience. Okay. So a bat wand sells for 2.9k on the GE. Compared to what the actual item itself sells for, which I don't actually know. 2.9. So really, it's not necessary to do any of this. The only thing you'd want to do this for is literally just to get the experience. You need Fred as well. So I mean, if you're going to use them, you're just better off just selling them straight off. Okay. I suppose that's not too bad though. Let's go try and take out these crawlers. Which way will be quicker? Palador, probably. Because I believe these crawlers do actually attack at the same time. And that's why they kind of can be quite hurtful to new players. And obviously we are quite new. Level 27 attack currently. Climb down our entrance. So it's on the second floor. We kind of want to go to the second floor anyway, so that we can get some of the money from the first level. So let's open our gates of war. I'll make our way around here. Bloody hell, it's 6 PM already. Nearly there. And the gift of peace. Must answer the 3 questions. Question 1. Is it okay to buy a Runescape account? No. I didn't even see that. No, you should never allow anyone to level your account. Question 3. What is the best security step you can take to keep your registered email secure? Obviously both. We got a new emote as well. And 2,000 coins. Okay, to the next level. I'm an idiot. If I enter the portal, will that actually... Yeah, it takes us here. Okay, that's good. Need to climb down to the next floor, not up to the next floor. Okay, 2nd floor. And we want to go this way, I reckon. There's level 11 zombies here. I didn't realize that was a thing. There's some crawlers in here. The level 40, they're a lot higher level than we are. So they definitely do hit a lot harder than what you'd think, but I mean, considering how much damage we're doing to it, I think we should be okay. And we're in legacy mode right now, as opposed to the standard. Trying to find a good area that will allow us to kill them without having to wait half an hour for them to spawn. To be fair, they don't actually take that long to respawn. Actually, that's a good question now. Actually, how much are these giving me in terms of experience points? And while we're here, we'll also change combat. Just see how much quicker we kill them by using the new system as opposed to the old. It seems to me like the old system again is still better. I get 34 experience and then 129 experience for attack. That's actually really good. Yeah, even with these flesh crawlers, like, again, the new combat system's still rubbish compared. There are just certain monsters that the new system is just rubbish for compared. Also, it depends on what you're wearing as well, what you're equipping. I don't know, actually. I mean, we're not getting very good in terms of accuracy here. I need to get some better food here. Kill the fucking thing, come on. I was sat there thinking, why am I not being healed? And then I realised that I was on the old system. Well, I mean, that was the last one I could probably do, really, without kind of getting close to death. So I'm just going to leave that as it is. Shall we just return here, or shall we... Yeah, I'm going to return here. While we're here, we might as well sell these bat wings. Pretty sure these won't sell for much. Yeah, 5k just for all of them. $17k for that many bat wings. It's really not that much. I'm just trying to think about selling all the stuff that I don't use anymore. And we'll sell them for 5% less, just cause. Yeah, these probably won't sell because these were part of the box offer thing. Oh, okay. That's a wait until later tonight until we can do that. I think we might possibly work on some magic or some range at some point again soon. Or maybe even go into some more mining. To be honest, mining isn't particularly that dangerous. When we hit, I think it's 70 or 80, which might seem like quite far away, but it really isn't. Yeah, we go to 80 here, we can actually make Bane armor. And we could make a Bane body shield, body piece, which is what I'm making on my other character, and they sell for so much. Right, well, guys, it really has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll be back on again later. But until then, see you next time. Bye.